guys, Cynthia here and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Cynthia's Gadget Closet. Today we are going to be unboxing two of the new Apple Watch band that surprisingly released very early in June. They only released a few sport bands, which were quite disappointing because I feel like we've seen all those colors, and I'm gonna show you today the comparison between the colors we got today and the colors that I owned from previous statements. So today we are going to be unboxing Seafoam Sport Band and Vitamin Sport Band. These two were my favorite from the drop. Cocoa is not really my kind of favorite, like color, a little dark. The blue, that blue we've seen many times. And the Seafoam, let's see, I'm curious to see. An orange, I feel like we have an orange release every single season, every single year. So I tried to dig out some watch bands that I have to compare it to. So let's start with Seafoam. So let's get the other one out of the way. So here's the packaging. I'm gonna say that in person, actually, the box looks a lot more blue than green. I feel like on the website, the watch band looked more green, but we all know that Apple Studio lighting can be very deceiving sometimes. So what can we do? That's why I'm here to try it out for you guys in person, so you guys don't make a mistake and buy a color per se that you do not like. So let me open this. Here, let me pull up the satisfying box opening, right? And bam. There we go. Let's get into this. I'm excited to see it. I also have not seen them in person yet, so we're gonna see them at the same time, guys. I like to be surprised with you guys. And here it is. Wow, from this lighting it almost looks white, right? With a little hint of blue almost. There was a sky blue color that I had that this really reminds me of. Maybe this has a little hint more of green in it than this one. I mean, depending in what lighting we are looking, it looks between white and almost like a green bluish glow. Let me bring it up closer to the camera. So I did get out an antique white and a white watch band to compare it to, just so you guys can see it next to it. And wow, guys, here it is. I don't know what to think yet. This is definitely unique. It almost looks like it's a glow in the dark color per se. Obviously that's not the case, but just depending on the lighting, and I know my lighting is not the best here right now. The sun is not trying to cooperate with me, not even in Florida. Alright guys, so I'm gonna bring out some other colors to compare it with so we can see a true color. I'm gonna try to get them in order from lightest to darkest, kind of a theme. So let's actually start with the latest before this one, Beryl. And here we have Beryl next to it. And don't get me wrong, Beryl is a very light green, bluish tint as well. But next to Seafoam, it almost looks much darker. Moving on to Teal Tint, which dropped in 2019, I believe, spring. Here's Teal Tint. This is a pretty light color as well. I'm trying to see if I can get, I don't know if you guys can see it in different lighting. And here is Teal Tint. Next to it, I still feel like Beryl maybe looks the darkest for me at the moment. Our next contestant is actually Turquoise. So this one is a pretty rare watch band that right now I believe it was going on eBay for $150 to $200. I've had this watch band for years. So compared to our Seafoam, you can see how much darker this color is, when in all actuality I feel like it's one of my lightest greens. Like teal green is my favorite color, so each band that even resembles that, I do get. So let's move on to a darker color like Spearmint. So the Spearmint, I feel like it's a darker combination of green. So there you guys have it in row. Well, actually, let me move this so you guys can really see these next to each other. That is the order I would say they are in. And as you guys can see next to them, almost our Seafoam looks white. I don't know, guys. I really don't know how to feel about it. How do you guys feel so far? All right, well, just so we can be sure, let me get these other ones away and bring out Antique White and White so we can see in comparison to those how light the color actually is. So here we have our white color, guys. This is just a regular white color. It is the ceramic pin. Actually, this watch band only came with the ceramic watches, but I was lucky enough to buy it off of one of my fellow bandaholics for a pretty penny, which was still a good price compared to how much these go for. And here we have the Antique White. Let me put our Seafoam in the middle, right? So there's our Antique White, here is our normal white color, and here is our Seafoam. So what do you guys think? Especially compared to these colors that I showed you, the blues, the whites. Let me get in a closer look for you guys so you can actually see what I mean. There you go. Sorry about that. Hopefully it's more stabilized now. Well, guys, one thing we can say for sure about this color, that it's unique. I'm probably going to keep it anyways just because I am a bandaholic. I usually keep every single color I get, so the chances of me taking it back are pretty slim to none, just because it would ruin my collection, right? All right, well, let's move on actually to the vitamin C, which again, to me, it looks like just another orange. And as you guys gonna see, I have plenty of oranges, but this looks more like true orange than kind of going towards pinkish orange coral colors like Nectarine and papaya. But anyway, here is the packaging. As you guys can see, it looks pretty orange. It looks more orange in the camera than the actual packaging, but don't mind that. So let's do the satisfying opening and bow. Let's see what we got in here, guys. I always enjoy opening watch bands. It's like Christmas for kids, right? Are you guys ready? And 1, 2. If you are ready, please smash that like button and subscribe button. Anyway, let's get back. Oh, and there we have it, guys. Wow. And this color honestly reminds me of papaya the most. I did think it would be more of a true orange. It is a vibrant but light orange, if that makes sense. Let me take it out and show you guys exactly what I mean. So here's an up close. What do you guys think? Again, I was not very impressed with this drop, and they only had sport bands available, no new Nikes, even though I know we had the Pride Nike, and I know we had some leather loops not that long ago, but I would have liked to see some new bands, especially leather ones. I know there were some rumors of the new type of leather band. I don't know if you guys have seen it circulating, which did look kind of hideous, but in person, I'm sure it would look a lot better. So let's compare this vitamin C to some other oranges so you guys can get an idea of the true color of this watch. So first, let's start with peach, which came out in 2018, I believe. So boom, here we have it next to peach. Peach obviously looks a lot more dull than our vitamin C. But let's see, what do we have next? Next, let's bring in apricot, which was one of the older oranges, to be honest. Here is apricot. Apricot next to our vitamin C, to be honest, almost looks more coral, right? And the peach looks more pale, more like a dull color. So what do we have next? Let's bring in Nectarine. And here we got Nectarine, guys. So what do you think? No, it still does not look like any of our contenders. Of course, it is orange, but it's different shades of orange. And the one I thought it would look most like is spicy orange. So here is spicy orange. Let me put it next to all of them. Make some room. Let me bring it up to the cameras. This is spicy orange, and I'm gonna put it right next to our band. There it is, guys. No, I guess it does not look very close to it. I feel like the band, now that I see it in person, that would look closest to might be papaya. But for some reason, papaya is sure hiding from me today. I looked everywhere. I really need to organize my watch bands. By the way, if you have any tips on how do you guys organize them, I usually try keeping them in the box, in the drawer. But after a while, they tend to wander out of the box. And yeah, it's just a mess. Let me know if you want to see a full watch band tour. And believe me, probably I would have to break it down into multiple categories, from authentic to luxury watch bands, etc. But right now, let's look at this watch band, and I'm going to give you guys an outside look as well, so you guys can see it in different lighting. But again, this is our vitamin C, and these are the rest of the watch bands: spicy orange, peach, nectarine, and apricot. No, apricot and then nectarine, sorry. This gets so confusing after a while. As you guys can see, they are very alike looking. But okay, let me give you guys a close-up look once more inside, and then we are going to go outside. The next clip is going to hit outside. So here's vitamin C, and let me clear these, right? And bring in, oh, already got some dirt on it. Yeah, definitely this is gonna be a hard watch band to keep clean. Like my whites, I almost never wear, just because of the fact that I do work in a factory. So, you know, these watch bands get stained, so that would not be a good situation. All right, guys, I'm gonna catch you outside. The next clip, it's gonna cut to us being outside. Guys, here I am back. I know I said the next clip would be outside, but I was able to find the papaya, just the longer band. But I just want to show you guys a color comparison. Obviously, this vitamin C is a lot more vibrant. This is vitamin C. This one is the papaya. I thought these two colors would be pretty close, and I guess even with tons of oranges that Apple comes out with, they still are able to make it just a shade or two different, just so we can keep going and spending our money, right? But I'll really be back with a clip outside. And I am back, guys. Here they are in a different lighting. I hope this gives you a different perspective. This is definitely one of the most vibrant oranges that I've seen. And here is our Seafoam. As you can see, sorry, the swing set is moving, but as you can see, it is definitely a blue-green tint. Like I said, almost like glow-in-the-dark tint. Again, it's up to your preferences. I don't mind flashy colors. I feel comfortable wearing them. So this is more of a toned down, but perfect for the summer. You can wear it with multiple outfits. But I hope that in this lighting you guys can better see the true color of these and not under Apple's lighting, so you can actually decide and you don't have to leave the comfort of your home. And I'm back to bother you guys again. Sorry, but I found an actual sunnier spot, so I feel like you can truly see the glow of the Seafoam in this lighting. And also I wanted to make sure to remind you guys of the giveaway as soon as we reach 1,000 subscribers. So go ahead, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and I will be giving away a watch band as soon as we hit our subscriber target. Please let me know which one is your favorite watch band, not even necessarily from this drop, any watch band. All right guys, take care. I'll be back with more videos. Peace.